Coming to you live from Southern California, MLB The Show brings you the National League Championship Series. The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaum. It's been quite a series so far, and the excitement's only ramping up as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, being down 3-1, calling it a do-or-die game is no exaggeration, but these situations tell us a lot about a team's character, and for some teams, it brings out their absolute best, while for others, it kind of proved to be an overwhelming scenario to face, and so we'll see how they show up here today.
And we'll also get to see what kind of killer instinct they have on the other side. Some teams can get a little too relaxed when they're so comfortably in the driver's seat. First pitch coming your way next. Just about ready to go. Today's starting pitcher, Yu Darvish.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
So just about set. Here's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. And a pitch. In for a strike. And here we go in Game 5.
First pitch, 7:06.
Now the 0-1. And a foul ball. Next one in the dirt. Kicks and deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And he deals. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. The pitch. And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
And the right-hander deals. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the wall. Very pretty.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Albies on the move. There's a ball. Throw to second and great jump.
Well, he's batting leadoff and he's acting like a traditional leadoff hitter. Gets on base to start the game, then puts himself on second with a nice stolen bag. I think that sets the tone for the offense for sure.
Here comes a pitch. Foul ball. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Two now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. One gone here.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
So digging in, Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. First offering misses the mark. runner leads away at second. And misses inside.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boo, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Albies leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hot shot to third. They get the out on Acuna.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Matt.
Here's Matt Olson. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And a pitch.
At the ball.
And another ball. And the righty deals. Hit on the ground to the right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for Atlanta. And now the Padres get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. You're dialed into the show. Bottom of the 1st. And going for Atlanta, Mike Soroka.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel. And that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Bottom of the 1st, stepping in, Jake Cronenworth. There's the strike up high. Strike 1. The wind of the pitch. A little bit low.
Well, these guys were shut out in the previous game, and I'm really interested to see what did they talk about in that hitters meeting that's going to translate into the game and help them be able to get on the scoreboard.
Swings and misses. And a count 1-2. On the ground to the left. Swanson collects, slings it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, Trent Grisham.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Well, this guy's just a tremendously talented center fielder. Gold glove caliber type out there. Offensively, he can do some things, but also has some streakiness as well. I think the key is just trying to find a way for him to be consistent day in and day out. He saves runs in the outfield, so that's going to buy him more time to work things out at the dish.
Next pitch misses. 2-0. 1 down, base is empty. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. A wind of the pitch. Rolled over to third, and a base hit right there. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with 1 gone. Here's Manny Machado. First pitch doesn't find the zone. At the belt and fires. There's a strike.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or a run and hit.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw. Safe. Pena too late with the throw. Chris's wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. Man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
The 1-2 stays alive. Runner at second here, one gone. Out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Machado out on the play.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge Alfaro at the plate. In there for strike one.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
2 outs. Just missed. Kicks and fires. Just missed. The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Man on second, 2 down. Got it. And the Padres waste a chance. Padres lead 1. We played an inning. No score. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Austin Riley.
Leading off for Atlanta, the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The pitch. And ball 1.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
And it's even up.
Boog, our man Daryl Parker, DP, at home plate for this one. Pretty average size strike zone, but the book on him is that it sort of moves around. You can't always count on how he's going to call it from game to game.
Next offering is way upstairs. Yeah, he's one of those umpires that I have to see make his call on a borderline pitch before I start making my call. Like you said, it's not always predictable, but it's pretty fair for the most part. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
The pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And the pitch. The punch out there, and there's one away.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. Wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Adam Duvall at the plate. And the first pitch misses in the dirt. Righty to the plate. And there's the strike.
The baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Next one misses, and a count 2-1. Ripped to third and caught.
Batting 7, the left fielder, number 8, Eddie.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Eddie Rosario. And first offering is fouled off. Second inning here, no score. Foul ball there. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And the Braves go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. Here's Luke Voigt.
Leading up for the Padres, the first baseman, Luke Voigt.
Soroka back to work. Not even close there. And that is ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. That one is upstairs. That's inside. There's a strike at the knees. The 3-1. Swing and a miss.
Well, hitter looked pretty comfortable on that swing. Pitchers don't like to see that. We'll see how he changes it up on this next pitch.
Kicks and deals. Got him. 1 out. Next for the Padres, Will Myers.
The right
Kind of a
fielder,
throwback. No batting gloves.
Myers.
Next offering is down low. 1-0. Nothing here in the bottom of the second. Next pitch is downstairs. Good eye right there. Down. That's in there. The wide to kick the pitch. Slider clips the zone. Well, with the shift on, hits right into it. Zips it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7, the left fielder, Nomar.
Here's Nomar Mazara. That one's in there, 0-1. No score here in the second. Lace to right center, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
And now it's Austin Nola.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Austin.
And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
The 1-0. Tapped softly on the ground. Out number 3. One left for San Diego. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back at the plate, Dansby Swanson.
Leading off with
Swanson, former first-round pick by the Arizona Diamondbacks, Vanderbilt player in college World Series player, all that good stuff, but really coming into his own.
Fouled off left side. On the ground, out to short. Roll off line, he's safe, and a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Well, that's such a routine play. Probably makes that throw accurately 99 out of 100 times, or even better. But that one just got away from him a little bit, and he couldn't stay on the bag at first.
So the throwing error puts a runner at first. Manny Pena next up for the Braves. First offering misses the mark.
0-1, no strike.
And he deals. Line drive, base hit. Throw into third. He's in there. Mancini, he hit that ball right on the sweet spot. According to StatCast, the exit velo 110 miles an hour.
Yeah, Boog. I mean, that right there is an absolute missile. And he just put a great swing on it, squared it up perfectly. Those are the ones that feel really good.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Righty delivers, and that's outside.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Top of the third, no score. Swing and a miss
Down 2-2.
as he was out front that time. Left-hand batter waits, stays alive. Swing and a ball popped up. Tatis takes the play, and there's one away.
Yeah, that was a wasted RBI opportunity, but a competitor like him, he is looking forward to making up for it in his next at-bat.
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And first offering is fouled off. Swanson, the runner at third. Pena at first. One gone. Next offering misses. And 1-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Line drive to short and caught.
The center fielder, number 13, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here's Acuna now. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. The pitch. And that one fouled off. Corners are occupied with 2 down. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the plate. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Two on, 2 outs. Just misses there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Swing and a chopper to first. And Acuna retired. And that's the 3rd out. 2 left for Atlanta, and we are still scoreless. Back here in San Diego, set for the bottom of the 3rd. Stepping in for San Diego, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Not shortstop, Fernando
Soroka back to work.
Jr.
There's a strike. Tatis waits. And a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swings and misses, 1 away.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
And now here is Jake Cronenworth. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And here it comes. There's a strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And a couple of quick outs.
Center fielder, number 2,
Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. And that's in there for strike 1.
And I would say that most great defensive outfielders, it's kind of natural. There is some work that you can do to it to improve your game, but ultimately you either have it or you don't.
1-1.
Here's a 1-1. Shoots a line drive single into right center. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice line drive to the full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Runner at first with 2 away. Manny Machado up to the plate. In there, and it's 0-1.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial Gold Glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Over to first, and he's saved. The 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Throw is low, and he can't pick it.
Well, nice lead and a nice steal there to get in the scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
And Manny gets a piece. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Right side, Albies on to first, and that is the inning. Padres lead 1, still no score. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Here comes a pitch. Got him swinging. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Here's a high fly ball out to center. And there's 2 down.
The right fielder, number 14, Adam Duvall.
2 outs, base is empty. Now in for the Braves, Adam Duvall. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yep, just 1 free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs. He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The next offering misses. 3 balls, no strikes. And a pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The left fielder.
So up next, Eddie Rosario. His first at bat was a strikeout. That one's in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
And the right-hander deals. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Braves strand 1, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's the DH, Jorge Alfaro.
Padres, the designated hitter, Jorge Alfaro.
The right-hander back to work. Breaking ball in there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. And now the count is even. Big swing and a miss.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. One away.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count.
Now
And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Guys become defensive, and all of a sudden, for the hitter, that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Boyd, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Count 1-0.
The wind to the pitch. That's in for a strike.
1-1.
And a pitch. And it's fouled away. Kicks and fires. And now it's even up.
2-2 count.
And Boyd fouls that one off. The pitch. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Will Myers now. In there for strike one.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
On a line, base hit. Throws it away.
Ripped that one down the line and kept it fair, and even when you hit it that far out front, you still have to keep your hands tight to your body so you don't hook around that baseball and put it in foul territory, and that right there was perfect.
Nomar Mazara, the next up for the Padres. Soroka throw over. Myers back in. Another throw over. And they're keeping him close. First pitch, and he just misses. Myers, the runner at first with two gone. Next offering is in for a strike. Now moves to first. Myers dives back in safely. Left-hand hitter waits.
Outside, that's the ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Now a slow roller to second. Over to first. Third out. One left for San Diego, and we are still scoreless. Back here at the ballpark, ready now for the fifth inning. Dansby Swanson stands in.
The shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
And the right-hander back to work. Pitch is in there. 0-1. kicks and deals. And it's 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Righty to the plate. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
2 strikes.
The pitch. And down on strikes. 1 up, 1 down.
Wow, that's a tough call for the hitter, but the pitcher will take that all day long.
Number 9.
Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that call. So hitters are going to have to make an adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Here's Manny Pena. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Give me a break, Dub.
Next pitch is popped up. Machado moving under this one. That's out number 2.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on.
Nope, outside.
Now one missed. And a pitch. And he takes a strike.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Two outs. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's out number 3. Braves go down quickly here. Still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Austin Nola.
Leading up for the Padres, the catcher, Austin
Pitch.
Nola.
And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. That's towards center. Acuna there. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with 1 swing.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next one is off the plate. And the count is 1-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. Now 2-2. To third. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
So the lineup flips over. Jake Cronenworth getting ready to hit. And that's in there for strike 1.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Next one just misses. And the count 1-2. In the air to left center. Rosario flying after this one. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, dude. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
Man at second here with 2 away. And stepping in is the speedy Trent Grisham. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch misses, and that's ball 1. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. And now it's 1-2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Runner leads away at second. And downstairs. And there's the ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Cronenworth at second with 2 down. And the pitch. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Hit hard, base hit. Around third. Acuna fires it to the plate. In there. He scores. And it's 1-0.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Here's Machado, a guy who makes an impact not just at the plate, but also in the field.
Third baseman, Manny Machado.
The pitch. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Throw. Safe. Pena too late with the throw. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
And that one gets away at the plate. Probably ruled a pass ball as the runner moves up to third. And he deals. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 1-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Travis d'Arnaud.
Leading off for Atlanta, the designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud.
And a pitch. There's the strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next one off the plate inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 and 2.
Here comes a pitch. That misses, and it's 2-2. And here it comes. And he grounds one to the right side. Fires over to Voit. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? Swings through that one. 0-1. They say it went.
0-2 is the count.
And a swing and a miss. So he's gotten deep into this game. And at least so far, not showing a ton of signs of fatigue.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. First offering misses the mark.
Count 1-0.
Righty delivers. That's in there. And the count 1-1. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a ball popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that'll do it. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They're down 1-0. So a lefty out of the pen, Kyle Muller. It's his job to keep his team in the game.
Number
So at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back here in San Diego, well, we go bottom 6. So here's the Padres DH, Jorge Alfaro.
Jorge
A wind and a pitch.
Alfaro.
Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
The lefty, the 1-0. That one hit to right. And a superb diving catch.
Up next is
And wow, what a great diving catch, Siggy. StatCast says that was a near perfect route, and it had to be.
So that's just a big part of his game. I mean, this guy's instincts just seem to always put him in a position to make special plays. And right there, he's done it again.
And it'll be Luke Voigt to stand in. That one's in there, 0-1. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
Ball.
And another ball. Next offering is fouled back. The line to kick the pitch. That one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
Now here is Will Myers. That one misses in the dirt.
Wait for the pitch.
And a pitch. That clips the corner.
It counts 1-1.
The pitch. Ground ball, Olsen. Off balance throw in time. Gets him easily, ends the inning. Padres down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Top of inning number 7. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Austin Riley.
the third baseman, Austin Riley.
The right-hander back to work. And there's a foul ball. Out to short. He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a play, and he reaches safely.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
No outs, runner at first. And next for Atlanta, Adam Duvall. First pitch, and he just misses.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
The pitch. Called strike right there with a single base runner because of all the power. They are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
Next one misses, and that's ball 2. Kicks and deals. Pitch misses, and it's 3-2.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
The pitch. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. That does it for you, Darvish, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Your
Here's a new
attention,
pitcher
please.
from the pen, Ryan Weathers. And he'll work on holding this
Number
lead.
40, Ryan Weathers.
Now in for the Braves, Eddie Rosario.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First offering, and it just misses.
Well, with both starters out of the game, this quickly becomes a bullpen game, and this is something we see more and more in the game today, especially in the postseason.
Left-hand batter waits. That one drifts inside.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
And a 2-1 on the way. Grounder might be 2. Off balance feet. Here's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
2 on, 1 out. Dansby Swanson now at the plate. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Boyd makes the grab. 2 away now.
Well, that was a pitch you got to crush. Unbelievable that he missed it right there. And I'm telling you, he is going to be frustrated with himself until his next at bat.
And here's the catcher, Manny Pena. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. On a line out towards center. Grisham pulls it down, and that is that. 2 left for Atlanta, and it remains 1-0. And welcome back. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Nomar Mazara.
The left fielder, Nomar Mazara.
The pitch. And there's the strike. And now the lefty.
1 ball, 1 strike.
That's down and in. The 2-1. That one ripped. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Austin Nola, the next up for the Padres. Of course, little bro Aaron, one of the top starters in baseball. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he deals. And it's even up. Just off the inside edge. 2 balls and a strike. Here it comes.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Fly ball to right. Makes a nice running catch. 2 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Fernando.
2 outs, base is empty. Fernando Tatis Jr., the next up for the Padres. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1.
1-0.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
That one not close. 2-1. 2 down, nobody on. Is there a little wrinkle to that? I think there was.
Yeah. A little slider action.
Kicks and fires. And now it's filled up. And there's ball 4.
Boog, do you think you could draw a walk in the bigs if we gave you enough at bats?
Oh, that's a good question. I think that if they gave the pitcher a false scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Tatis off of first with 2 away. So 2 balls and no strikes. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Two-0. Just missed. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. There's a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Stays alive. Line drive. Has some trouble with it. Gets to first ahead of the runner, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Padres lead 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th, Austin Adams. And he'll do his best to hang on to this lead. So digging in, Ozzie Albies.
Don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against it.
The pitch. They say it went.
0-1.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham puts it away, and there's one down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Travis d'Arnaud.
And now it's going to be Travis d'Arnaud. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. In there for strike one. Adams, he's known as a reliever that excels in really tough situations. Those high leverage spots, it seems like he's at his best in these situations, and obviously the ability to get the strikeout factors in. 0-1. There's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, there's certain guys that expect to come in and dominate, and they see the challenge, the battle just a little bit differently. They trust their stuff, and they believe that their stuff is better than that guy standing in the batter's box, what his swing, what his ability is.
And now the count is even. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss. Handcuffed him with that slider. And there are 2 outs.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach. If you can hand the ball off to multiple arms, get stability from all of their performances.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, and it just misses. The mental approach is a big factor too, isn't it?
Yeah, Boog, it is. And, you know, for each guy, it can be a little different. Some people consciously work on focusing, slowing things down, breathing techniques. And then there's some players that are just natural, and they just seem to be more composed and less excitable.
And the righty deals. That to right. Tracks it down for the out. And that will end the inning. Down in order go the Braves. They still trail 1-0. Back here at Petco Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the number 2 hitter, Trent Grisham. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game. On the ground at first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And a quick out, number 1.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
And now it's Manny Machado. A lot of times with relievers, they just like to get amped up, and they're not really looking to try and slow it down, right? They're just trying to get hyper.
Yeah, and perhaps make that hitter a little hyper and make him more aggressive. And that way, when they put a wrinkle, change speeds, he's out in front just a little bit.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Not many guys go up there looking for an 0-0 breaking ball, but a good way for the pitcher to get ahead in the count.
The next offering misses. 1-1. And just hacking like you used to.
Yeah, kind of same, just like that, yeah.
Next offering is in for a strike. And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Pena makes the catch. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Alfaro.
And now the DH, Jorge Alfaro. First offering misses the mark. And there's a ball.
When you get to this part of the order, yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
swing and a miss.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They lead it 1-0. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Drew Pomeranz, trying to protect this lead. Well, 1-run game, and now Matt Olson up to hit.
Well, he's always a threat. Even if this guy is 0 for 3 for the night with 3 strikeouts, he can come up that 4th time and do damage because he's that good.
Pitch is in for a strike, 0-1. That one missing inside. The tying run at the plate. And a count 1-2. Looking to get the tying run on base. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
And a foul ball. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Next offering is foul back. And a pitch. That one out to right. Myers moving under it. Puts it away from the out.
The right fielder, number 14.
And now Adam Duvall. And that's in there for strike 1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Check swing, tried to hold up, now an appeal to first. And he went around. Ruled the swing. Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. Got it! And that's a wild way to end the game of the postseason. A drop third strike and a 2-3 putout.
Well, this was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guy standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boo, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
And a 1-0 final score here in this one. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score